the pilot of the Spider's Web on the second vlog. Oh, I'm trying not to make it too long. But another one I want to talk about, another scene was where Hernando walks in to the house in the evening, and Magna's already, Jackie's character, she already knows that Hernando's been canned, so it's kind of like the next day. Octavio's character walks in, and then he finds out that Hernando's character got fired. Now, we have practiced this scene a while back on a different location. We had to do some of these scenes twice. That's a different story. We lost 2 weeks of filming. That's a different story. But anyways, it was scripted in there. And I gotta, Fabian, you gotta really know Fabian, because he's a single guy. He'll write stuff in there where I'm like, I don't know if it's gonna fly. I know the ladies, for the most part, the ladies are single. The guys, Nando and Octavio, they're married. Jonathan is single, but regardless, I mean, the ladies seem to be more open-minded. Let me just put it that way. Because I think, I don't know, man. And we read the script, and so everybody knows how it's written. You know, there's always got to be nudity in Fabian's writings. It's just like, dude, I don't know, man. I don't know if we can get anybody to strip down for these characters. Well, it doesn't hurt. Well, no, it doesn't hurt. I mean, if it's written in there and they know what they're getting into, then if they don't want to do it, then they don't want to do it. It's not. They're not getting paid to do it. I mean, it's not that we can pay them, but they want the experience. But in this particular one, where Octavio is talking to both Hernando and Jackie on the couch, he comes up with a solution. Say, hey, let's rent your room, okay? And then they're in the middle of that, but obviously his character is still in love with Jackie's character. They were their ex-boyfriend and girlfriend. Well, in the script, it is written that he reaches and grabs her breast, Magda's breast. It's written in there. Jackie never said nothing about it when we read it, because I was reading, the action. So as we're reading it, and I'm like, okay, we're gonna read everything, and this is the way it is. But Jackie didn't say nothing when we were reading it. So I told her, oh yeah, did you talk to Jackie about, Octavio touching her breast? No, I didn't. So, maybe we need to talk to her about it to see if she's gonna allow that. And on top of that, Octavio's married, and his wife was, to begin with, his wife was showing up at the filming. So there's no problem. She was always quiet, and she was out of the way, but she wanted to find out what's actually going on. Probably, what I understood is, I think she thought it was all a hoax, which, I can understand that. Well, where are you going? It's just a hoax. You're just wasting your time. So you hear that from Sandra all the time. Where are you going? You're just wasting your time. Well, yeah, it's my time. Don't worry about it. But anyways, Mike, I told Octavio, hey, I pulled Octavio to the side. Hey, how is your wife going to feel? His wife is Maria. When you reach and touch Jackie's breast. Well, she knows it's acting. Okay, that's all I need to know. Okay, it's an act. I'm just telling you, man, I don't want you getting in trouble. It's in the script, and I can't remember. I think me and Fabian both asked Jackie, hey, is it okay? And she said, yeah, it's okay. I said, okay, we'll leave it alone. It's okay. It's in there. So, anyways, when that part came up, we're kind of practicing it out. Touch the breast. And I don't think this was written in the script, but I came up with that where Hernando's character pulls him away, and he says, because estas son las cenas de la casa, this is the breast of the home. That's why he's touching Jackie's breast. I told her, I think getting, Hernando upsets his character, saying, well, this son los huevos de la casa. I mean, that's more of a Mexican thing, los huevos de la casa, esos son los huevos de la casa. And Hernando being Colombiano, I think he didn't argue, but he said, that don't sound right, Well, para los mexicanos it sounds normal. Believe me, if you're Mexican, it sounds normal. In English, you say, these are the balls of the house. So I was thinking, okay, to make that even better, because he's got to do the action. So I told both Hernando and Octavio, okay, when he does that, this is what I want you to do. So you're gonna pull him away, and with that one hand, you're gonna grab his hand, stick him on your private. That's what I told Hernando. You're gonna. Then this is the balls of the house. If you're touching my wife's. So I had bought him one of those sports cups. Just because it's. Bought him a sports cup, so you put it on there. That way, Hernando's protecting himself, and the first time we actually shot it, which was, like I said, that's a different story. We lost 2 weeks. He was wearing it. This particular night when we shot it, I told him, hey, we got to shoot this in again. Did you bring a sports cup? No, was I supposed to? So yeah, you're going to be grabbing your privates. No, I didn't bring it. Okay, then, just as long as you play the part. So that's what I told him. So I told him, okay, this is what you're gonna do. So you're gonna do that. And when he grabs your privates, you pull away. Octavio pulls away, and I told him, what? When you do that, I want you to go ahead and give him a hug, but put that same hand across his face. Now, I did not tell Hernando he was gonna do that. I told Octavio, pull him to the side, say, okay, when he does that, puts your hand on his private. Laugh it off, and then give him a hug, like a brotherly hug. But with that brotherly hug, I want that same hand that come out of his private, I want you to wrap it around his mouth. So, Hernando did not expect that. It actually came out really well, because to me, when they don't expect something like that, it's more natural. I mean, they continue playing it. So I'm always telling them, whatever happens, you stay on cue, you stay on the part. Don't, because once the talent realizes how I direct, I let them do what they want to do, or the part. But when I get an idea on set, I will pull that particular actor out and tell them, I want you to do it this way. After we shot it once or twice, the way it's written, okay, I want you to now do it this way, and they're not going to know about it. Now, after the first couple of days of filming, I was doing that with the different actors. They caught on to me. Of course, Jackie and Hernando had already known that because they had worked with me, but not the others. They realized if I pull a particular actor, he's not in trouble. The ones who are in trouble are the ones who stay behind, because now they have no idea what I'm changing. They don't know what I'm changing, but they have to play the character as is. We're gonna do it again, yada yada yada. But now there's something else coming that they know there's something coming, but they don't know what. So, going through those scenes where there's touching in private areas, I was a little concerned about that, and I prepared them for that. I told Jackie, hey, this got this. You want to add, an extra pad or something? Oh no, it's fine. So, okay, she's single, but I pulled Octavio and said, I'm worried about you. Your wife's right there outside. I said, well, you're going to be able to go home tonight if you portray this scene, because we need you to do this. Jackie's good with it. Oh yeah, I can do it. Now, I don't know if he slept in a doghouse that night, but he probably had fun because we had to shoot it maybe a couple of times. So he didn't complain about it, and I left it alone after that. Let me see here. Here toward the end, when Hernando's celebrating, oh, I'm gonna go look for a new job. How about we have a little celebration? You know, how much of that did Jackie grab? I don't know. I mean, they probably talked about it, but since it's under the covers, I just left it alone. So you know what? I'm gonna let that be a private thing between them and see what happens. But for the most part, that was the struggle with some of the scenes on the pilot one. So I can talk about the next one at a limited time. Right now, I think it's going to take time doing this, and I can get some sleep. But after it, I'm going to try it and see what happens. And if you enjoy it, then I'll continue doing it. And it's more for me, I guess. Anyways, talk to you later. Okay. Speed. We're doing episode 1, scene 5. Not 5. Scene 8. Scene 8. Take 1.
Vas a dejar de mover.
Párate, no dije action. Jumping the Action. Párate. Comate. Action.
Saca la mano a mi trasero ya.
¿Qué tal si celebramos mi nuevo trabajo?
No, honey.
¿Qué quisiera?